Hey, lovelies, how are you? I am here roasting coffee that I got back from Kenya. So I just roast this first batch. Is my first time roasting coffee, guys. So, ooh, move that for me, darling, and that too. Oh, oh, oh my goodness, smells so good. But some of them are lighter than some. They're still popping. You can still hear the kernel popping. It's a very Oh, look. I think I need to put it back in because here, this is what they're talking about, the oil. And I'm seeing it now where it's shiny. These are not shiny yet. So I gotta have to put it back in. If anyone have ever done this before, let me know. Daddy, this is what they're talking about, the shine. See how this is shiny? That's what it's supposed to be. Woo. So I just kind of shaped it a little bit and I'm gonna put it back in just to let it go some more. So I want a dark roast. So that's what I'm looking for right now. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, lovelies, go ahead and give it a like for me when you come on. I'm here roasting coffee from Kenya. These are green coffee, and I'm roasting them courtesy of African Libido. I'm just making sure. Oops. Let me make sure I get this holder. So there is some of them that's starting to show the gold. So like it's starting to show a shine. So that's what I'm waiting for everything to show a shine to know when they're well. So, and they did state that the pop, and I have my vent on. Hey, Masibo. So I have my vent on. So it's smoky. Go ahead and give it a like as you come on. Give the video a thumbs up. So you'll see that it's smoking on the inside, and that is to be expected. And they said when you're doing it in your oven, in your house, make sure you have make sure to have the vent on because it's get very smoky. I have my vent on medium, so that's the noise you're hearing right now. Hey, Masabi, I'm doing good. How are you? Hey, lovelies, how are you? What time is it there right now? Give the video a thumbs up for me. There are 7 on, 7 thumbs up, please. I have another set here I'm going to roast, but I wanted to try it out since, oh, it's late, since I've never done it before. So this is the other set that I'm going to do once I get this set done. It is, what time is it here now? It's 2:38 p.m. So it's still daytime here, Masabi. How is the weather? Come on, guys, give the video a thumbs up. It is not cold. Cold is what is here. It's freezing outside. We have to have a jacket to go on. Right now, it's approximately, I think it's at least in the 40s, which is less than 5 degrees there, 5 Celsius. That's good weather. How much degrees is it? Most likely good weather. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Romal. So this is how it looks. Woo. Yeah, they almost all of them have sheen. There, it sounds like a cracking sound, like when you're popping popcorn. Where are you guys watching from? And have you ever done this before? Have you ever roasted coffee? This is Kenyan coffee that I brought back from Kenya, but it was green. This is how it looks. So I'm roasting it right now. This is how the coffee looks before it's roasted. And the bean on the inside, let me take one of the shell off so you could see the bean. If for who have never seen the coffee beans before, we have it in Jamaica because we have Blue Mountain coffee. So this is how the coffee looks before it's roasted. Get one of those thing in there from the silver one. The so the like for instance, this bean right here, I took one out. See how it's kind of looking kind of shiny, have a sheen to it. So this one, this is ready. This one is done. So there's a very fine line to have them evenly done, evenly roasted. So, Daddy, can you get up off the chair when you're doing that? So here it is. This is how it looks when it's at the right place. If you notice, there's a sheen to it. So this is it right here. I'm doing it in the oven. So that's how it looks. Freshly roasted. Can you hold this like this for me? Hold this like this. Just like that. Let it right there. Okay, I'm about to take out this first batch. So this is how it looks. Um, let's see. See these, some of these are lighter than some. Um, so what it does, it takes out the moisture out of it and leave it like this. Okay, so this is done. Hi, Priska. How are you? So that's freshly roasted coffee. It's freshly roasted. So this is how it looks before being roasted. And now this is how it looks after being roasted. So I'm going to de-shell it. And let me see how I could do this while holding it. Just hold it right here. Right where I have it. It is hot. Oh, I think I'm going to have to do something else. I can't do it that way. You have to try to do it when it's warm so you could take all the shell off and it's easier to work with. Ooh, 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 it's hot, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. That it might burn you because it's hot as heck. just burned me. So I'm trying. This is my first time doing this, so I'm trying to figure out the best way how to get it. But it is hot. It is hard to get, even with this. The only thing else I could do is try to use a spoon. I'm just and this is the slow process to use a spoon to do it. To do it. That smoke is getting to me, guys. So this is how you want them to look. See that dark kind of more. I just burned my finger. Kind of get it. Didn't get it all, but hey. So this is what I do with it. I'm gonna put the second batch in since I think I have understood the assignment. This is the second batch. Okay. So I am just gonna make it even as possible as far as how just spread it evenly on the sheet. Okay, one went under there and I'm trying to get it out. I'll get it out in time. So I'm just evenly doing an even layer. Move your head, Daddy. Because the thing is hot. It just burned me right here. I don't want it to burn you. All right. This is as even as I could get it right now. All right. All right, guys. So I'm going to put the second batch in and show you how, so you guys will get to see the process. My oven right now is at 480 degrees. That's what it is at. And oh, this one. I'm going to put it in. Guys, make sure that you have proper pot holders to do this because it is hot. All right. And the one that was running, here it is. I'm going to put it in. All right. So there goes, guys. So now I'm going to turn this off for a minute so you could hear when it start to pop. And these are the ones that are there right now. These are the first set that I did. And It's kind of cooled down a little where my hand is able to manage it. So the shell that's on it, the outer layer, that's what I'm cracking off. And it's easier to do it. It's like it's releasing the oil. It's easier to do it when it's warm than when it's cold. When it's cold, it's harder. I don't know what just happened. My oven just went off. My hand touched it by mistake. Some of them fell here. So I have some that I'm trying to pick up that fell when I was pouring it out. Okay. So this is considered dark roast, right? So this is how you want it to look when it's done. It has a sheen to it. You will hear it pop in the oven like popcorn. Hi guys, if you're just coming on, I'm roasting coffee, Kenyan coffee. There was green, and I have a new batch in the oven. There it is. I'm waiting for that batch to be roasted. So I'm waiting to start hearing the pop. And I'm doing it at 480. So fresh roasted coffee. Who wants to come over for some coffee? Let me know. Oops. One flew the coop. Hi, Francesca. I enjoyed your country. Alrighty. Let's see if what's going on here hasn't started popping yet. Hi, Manus. How are you? Guys, give the video a thumbs up. I'm here roasting coffee. I'm roasting coffee. These are fresh coffee beans that I brought from Kenya. So I'm actually roasting them right now. Give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you have not before. And check out my other videos. I do DIY, talk about health. I like to do things naturally. So these are the first set that I roasted. So I'm just basically deshelling them right now. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to put this in a glass jar so to keep them nice and fresh. I haven't heard the first pop yet. So that's how they look, guys. Oops, I figured that anymore. Let me put this over here. So I'm going to open and give you guys a little shot on the inside. There it is. It's starting to change. I'm hearing the pop. It pops like popcorn. So you're hearing that little pop. It's not as noisy as popcorn, but you hear it. So when the hood is on, when my vent is on, you're not able to hear it properly. Top. Okay, it's popping. It's popping again. I'm gonna turn my I'm gonna turn my vent off so you could hear the pop. Hold on. Okay, I'm turning off the vent again. If you're just coming on, give the video a thumbs up for me. I know there are people here who probably have never seen coffee being roasted or ever even seen coffee beans that are green coffee beans, meaning unroasted. Most people just see the finished product. They're popping. Listen to the pop, guys. Hi, lovelies. If you're just coming on, I'm here roasting fresh coffee from Kenya. This was the first batch that I did. And then this is the second batch. And they're actually, you could hear them pop like popcorn. This is how the fresh coffee looks prior to being roasted. Oh, that popping sound sounds so good. Hopefully this will be finished soon. The second batch. So I wish you guys were here to smell how the house smells so good with the fresh coffee being roasted. I know that there's nothing on this. There's no pesticide, no preservative, because it's fresh coffee and I'm roasting it myself. And I know the source. You hear the pop in? You hear that pop? Okay, guys, I am just going to check on this. Oof. So this is how the first batch look, guys. This is how it looks. This is dark roast. So all these shells, you know, the outer bits, the outer encoded, it's like a shell. That's what you have to get off, and it's best to do it when it's warm and not when it cools down. And this is a little bit cool, but I was doing it before, but I stopped to put in the next batch. So this is what it is. It's what it's down to. But I'm going to get everything off. I'm going to wait for it to cool. And I think I'm actually not even going to finish doing it because I have some errands I need to run. So because I want to keep it nice and fresh, I'm going to put it into a mason jar because this is pretty much cooled down, and then finish that process again later. And then this is perfect for this because if you look under there, those are the shells. There's a bunch that's underneath here. So at least I have, this is the first batch. It's nice, dark, fresh coffee. I know exactly. No, this is coffee, Priska. It's coffee. Coffee, Kenyan coffee. I brought back green Kenyan coffee with me. And I'm actually roasting them. So I have them nice and fresh. Yeah. So I'm taking the outer shell off. So this is how the green coffee is before it's roasted. I did the first batch. I have a second batch in the oven right now. And it sounds like it's not as much as popcorn, make that big sound, but it pops, but not as loud as regular popcorn. But it has a popping sound, and that's how it like crackles. So that's how you know that it's being roasted. And then when it's a little bit, you see it looks like it has a shine to it, then that's when you know. Hey Marira, how are you? Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, roasting fresh coffee. Green coffee, I'm roasting it. So this is my second batch. Here's the second batch. It's inside the oven. Ooh, the heat is on, and I gotta turn my hood on so you guys won't hear the cracking when I turn the wood on, the vent. I've turned my vent on so to take the smoke out because it's very smoky now. Yeah, so this is the first batch. I'm actually, Daddy, is that wet? No? Pass it for me, please. Put it right there for me. Thanks. I'm just gonna throw this out. So this is the first batch. So this is what I pulled back. You know me, I like my natural stuff, Marira. You know that about me. Anybody that know me for a second know that. Yeah. If you don't know that in the first second of meeting me, or within a minute of meeting me, then you will never know me. No, the AC is not on. This is on. My hood vent. It's taking out the smoke. When you do it in-house, you're doing it, your oven is having a lot of smoke. And I don't want my smoke alarm to go off. So my smoke alarm will go off from all the smoke that's being produced from doing this in the oven. So I have to turn it on to make sure I get the smoke out. This is green coffee I got from Libido, and that I brought back. Yes, you know, everybody knows that I love my AC. I don't like it. Even the winter here, I have a ceiling fan that runs right throughout the winter. I cannot deal with heat. So this is the first batch. I still need to finish de-shelling. You can see that some of them still have shell on. So, yeah. All right, let me see what's going on down here. Ooh, I think this is it. Don't want it. There's a very fine line between. Oh, this one is more even. Look at it. So this one is a little bit more even than the rest, but the ends are done better for some reason. The ends, I think I need to let it go some more. It's still popping. You can hear the pop. You see that little, it's almost like you see oil coming out of the beans. That shiny look, that's the moisture coming out. So these still need to go some more. So I'm gonna have to put it back in. I wish I could just go ahead and remove these that are done instead of putting them back in so they don't get over roasted. I'm gonna turn my hood off for a second so you could hear, you'll hear some of the popping happening still. Because although I removed them from the oven, it's still popping a bit. Yeah, the extra layer, that's what it's popping. A lot of people don't know that it has an extra layer on it. And that's when you take it out and you have to go ahead and remove it when it's hot. I'm trying to take up the ones that are really look like they're done so I could put it back in the oven, because some of them are still, you could see that they're not fully, they haven't fully popped. They're getting there, but not fully. I put them in a flat layer, in one layer. Make sure I thin them out as much as possible. This is tedious work. Okay. Because the thing is so hot, I'm using my mittens, my cooking mittens, to make sure to single layer it. Go this way. Where's my other? Okay, so those are back in the oven. I'm gonna close it and let that continue. This is what I took out just now, and some of them got onto the stove. So I will take those up and put them in here. And then I'll start to crack these before they get cool. So it's easier for me to remove that outer layer from it when it's warm. Hi guys, as you come on, please give the video a thumbs up. And let me know if you've ever done this before, and if you know how coffee is, how it looks prior to the process of being roasted, where you see the finished product or you're just sipping on that coffee. Do you know where it comes from? Do you know how it looks? Because this is how the coffee looks prior to being roasted. This is fresh coffee. It's not roasted or anything like that. So now I am going to go ahead and use this because it's hot as heck. So it's hot in there, Daddy. Guys, this is so hot. So, so hot. Daddy, leave it. One not gonna make a difference. See that sheen? That's how you know that coffee is done being roasted. You can roast it more, but it's this is already a dark coffee. I think the second batch is done better than the first batch. So hot. I'm gonna try to see if my hand I can manage it. Ooh wee! Look at that sheen. You see that sheen on the coffee? See, that's the shell I'm taking off. Okay. All right, guys. Back to my vent being on because this smoke is being produced. And I got to be so careful because I don't want them to be overdone. Okay. They're almost done. I think this side needs to be turned this way for some reason. All right. All right, lovelies. So that's it for today. See you guys. It's all done, and I am going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and finish it up and put it into a glass. So like this one right here, this that I've done, I'm going to go ahead. That's cool. I'm going to go ahead and put it into this mason jar and put a cover on it because this will air seal it. Okay, guys? So that is what I'm going to pretty much do. Hold on one second. Let me get something I have. Get one of these. I'm looking for a funnel, but a funnel that has a good hole in it that I could use. Because I'm just making sure to get any more shells off. I'm breaking the shells. Okay. All right, guys. All right, lovelies. This is it. I'm not going to let this go anymore. That's it. So this is the last batch. I'm done. And I'm going to let it go. Cancel. I'm turning my oven off. And that's it. So see you, lovelies. Let me know if you try it. Go ahead and put in a comment if you've ever done it. All right. And let me know. And see you next time. Bye, lovelies. See you.